Well, hello folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet, and we are here with the first episode of a new series on the channel with American Truck Simulator, ATS. Really excited about this. We are in America. If you're new to the channel, we have done a Euro Trucking Simulator 2 save, about 140 episodes into that. So if you do want to jump on over and have a look at that, we're in Greece currently and enjoying the new DLC in Greece. But today is where we start in the good old US of A. And looking at the map, you can see that currently we have just got the base game loaded up. We have started out in San Francisco and we have a very short delivery, which is going to take just 37 minutes, 10-mile trip distance from southern San Francisco into slightly more northern San Francisco. So we're going to do that. We're taking some IBC containers, which I think are containers which can basically you can put liquid in them. I think that's the point of them. I'm pretty sure I had this conversation previously. So let's get into the cab. Let's head off. We need to figure out how we can get out of this. So this is certainly my first go at this particular game. ETS2 I played on many hours, so this is new. What I remember from watching Zilla Blitz, who I've watched for many years, who's done a lot of ATS content as well as ETS2, he says that these American trucks are perhaps a little less responsive. So that seems to be one of the big differences. But I want you to tell me, what are the differences between the two games? Where am I going to really notice the difference? Yes, the kind of wide openness of everything, undoubtedly that will be something. But surely there's got to be some sort of key areas where we can sort of see differences. Now, in terms of my setup, I am using the keyboard. That may change at some point soon. We're going through here. No hidden roads there. No idea if there are hidden roads in these early. I know there are later on, but in these very early states, it looks pretty good considering this is kind of like base game city. Has this been reworked? It does look very nice when you compare it to maybe the UK in ETS2, which looks pretty rubbish when you compare it later on, but this looks all right. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to sort of exploring the whole of the USA. We will be getting some of the new mods, as I said, some of the new DLCs, as I've said, and I think the first one that's going to be coming out is Missouri. So what I plan to do, because I think channel-wise it would be worth kind of going to wherever new DLCs are, what we'll do, I think, is we'll go up to Missouri and we'll basically create a little corridor of states to get to Missouri, and then we just kind of explore everything else when new states aren't there, so we can have a really good look around. We'll be looking at achievements and all the rest of it. So here, this is perhaps one thing. So can I go right on red if it's clear? I think I can. They didn't moan about that, so that seems all right. We've got 9 miles to go. It certainly feels this truck, you can really hear it, which you couldn't necessarily hear in ETS2 as much. I guess the other thing I want to talk about is just what this I think I was over. We didn't get any fines. Good. Is the mods that I've put in. So I've put 3 mods into the game. So I've got the SISL Megapack, so that's for all those cabin accessories when we actually get our truck, which currently just going to be doing quick jobs until we can get our truck. We've only got 1,500 in the bank at the minute. This is going to give us about $400, not a huge amount. But the other things that we've got, the real companies, gas stations and billboards, that's going right. Oh, I almost went there. So we've got that one and the sound fixes pack from, I forget where that's from. But those are the 3 I've got in there. Should I have other things, recommend stuff to me. I'll have a look at them look about putting them in. And if I only put them in for maybe a couple of episodes, fine. But we can have a look at some of these new mods, or these mods that you folks are using. I think one of the things that was mentioned, which I didn't talk about and I haven't got included yet, is kind of a real finances mod. So if anyone can recommend a real finances mod that I can use, that would be useful. I think the other thing I want to ask you about is also what should we do about finances? Should we be able to buy ourselves a truck early on? As in, do we loan out early, have a loan, or do we build up things using the quick jobs and then, without getting a loan, buy a truck then? So with our own money, essentially. What should we do here? Let me know your thoughts on that. Right, we're waiting at these traffic lights, so we'll sit around for a little bit, and then I'll come back as we're getting close to our delivery point, which you can see just there on the left. Right, I'm just trying to work out what we're doing here. We're right down at the bottom of that road. It took us a surprising amount of time with all the traffic lights, but we're down here at the harbour in San Francisco. That's where Alcatraz is, isn't it? So I don't know whether you can see that out in the bay there, as well as the bridge. Oh, there it is. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Yay. And certainly I recognise this. I think I recognise this kind of very sort of... well, I guess this road with a huge amount of dip in it as being San Francisco, because of, I forget what the film was that this was in, but there was like a car chase going down it, and every single sort of bump in that road, this car was like flying over them all. I can't remember what the film was though. It's a fairly old film. So do we get to go? Can you go on the Golden Gate Bridge? There's a question for the ages. But yeah, traffic lights already look annoying, and they do look like they take a bit longer than they do elsewhere, and there's perhaps more of them than I was expecting. So we're taking a left here. Is that a hidden road? Is this a hidden road? Have I found a hidden road? Well, we've got to do this, folks, haven't we? We have got to do this. Where does this take us to? If you don't stop at a stop sign, I know they don't like that, but what is this? So it looks like we might just do kind of a loop here. This is rather cool. An unexpected hidden road. That is awesome. I've discovered a viewpoint. Oh, look at me go. What is... I mean, that building there doesn't look the best, but we are right underneath the Golden Gate Bridge here. I guess we're going to be going up to the left. I don't know whether there's a route in there. I have no idea what we're doing here. I guess this is just... I don't know what this is. We're just going to come round here. There we go. Right, just got the other thing up there, the other mirror. So how do we get up there then? We've got a viewpoint, but we can't get near it. Was that road on the right? We'll have to try that. So we'll head back down there, and I'll see if we can get up to that viewpoint. We've seen all this bit so far. Looks awesome out there. But let's go and see if we can get to this viewpoint. Right, here we go. We're going to take right here, and we're hopeful that this right takes us where we want to go. We will be reverse parking. We learned how to reverse park in ETS 2. That took me some time. And I'm hopeful that we will be proficient at it, although I'm not sure whether these trucks will respond differently, if you know what I mean, compared to what I'm used to. So we can go, bloody hell, this is a flipping massive one. We're going this way now. But I guess that takes us somewhere else. Look at this. And up we go here. I suspect we're going to have a really nice view of the Golden Gate Bridge up here. And again, it just keeps going on. I mean, this isn't so much of a hidden road as a hidden city. But this must be a way to get to this. This is another new passage here. So let's have a look at this. I mean, I God knows what I'm doing here. Right, here we have a look. So it's the Golden Gate Bridge. One of the questions I had has been answered. Awesome. What a start. What a place to start. Who's that? No idea. It looks like he's got a... I don't know what sort of hat that was. Like a woolly cap or something. So is that the road going over the Golden Gate Bridge? Does this suggest there is a way to go across it? We have to obviously do that at some point if we can. Wow, look at that. How impressive. What a structure that is. What an impressive structure. And the way they've made it, I mean, it does make it look absolutely flipping massive. And certainly with shots like that, that really shows how high it is. What a wonderful job they've done here. In the middle of the road. It's probably not the safest place to be. This is one of the more cinematic viewpoints I've seen. It's awesome. Really, really awesome. I'm absolutely loving this. So is that... I am right that Alcatraz is in the harbour. I'm not making that up, am I? There we go. Right, folks. Looks like the way to get up to the Golden Gate Bridge is up there. Let's just have a quick squiz at the map. Yeah, and it looks like you've got a couple of ways into that bit of the road there. We're going to go back the way we came, I think, so we can then just find our way up here, perhaps, because it looks like it's very confused what we're trying to achieve here. But we'll turn around and we'll kind of follow our nose. But it looks like there's a couple of routes onto this road, but I don't know which way. I don't want to get stuck and end up having to go over the Golden Gate Bridge, which would be there. I could have taken a photo. There's so many photos, so much going on in this city. Let's just get round there and we'll go back and we'll drop things off. And this will just be episode 1. It's a short one. I will say that I haven't actually hit anything yet. I mean, that's fairly significant for me. We're going to have to go quite close up and then take a left turn there. There we go. And then we'll head back the way we came, follow our nose back down this way, and we'll take a left here because I really don't think... Oh, it does go under, so I really don't know. I might be able to go that way. I mean, we will be able to turn round, so let's do it and just see what happens. Because I'd much rather go this way, which is maybe something a little bit different compared to go the other way and not be able to Oh my lord, it's going. Where the heck are we going now? This is enormous. This is an absolutely enormous hidden road. Where is it taking us? I really don't know whether this is taking us anywhere useful. It looks like we're going back underneath. We might be able to kind of link up. I don't know. There's a left. It looks like it's going straight there. I mean, for a first episode, the fact we have found probably one of the biggest hidden roads I think I've come across is completely mad. Does this bring us? And then, I think it's so flipping confused. Are we going left, right here? I think we are, you know. We're going to... I think this is right. I mean, that was just a really amazing shortcut to get here. Okay. Well, I guess a question about hidden roads has been answered there. They are here, and they're numerous. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's not the most stable ground to go on, but here we go. Looks like they've got a bit of tarmac here. This new build they're putting in. That's right. Where are we going? We got a 90. So why is that hard? Where do we have to go? I'm not seeing. It's there. Okay, is it just behind those pallets over there? I think it might be, you know, folks. Yeah. So we basically just need to take a little right turn across here if we can. I think come back up here. Got some nice building sounds. I think we've overcooked it. But this might not be the worst thing, because we should then be able to see it. Right. There we go. And then back in. Lap-de-dap-de-doo. Come on, back you go. Is that not in? There we go. And we'll get back in the cab because it's a bit loud out there. And we've done our first thing, Company Collector 1 in 15, Parking Challenge 1 in 12, and Not a Problem achievement. Successfully park a trailer at a hard delivery point, like a boss achievement as well. So we have racked up the achievements with our first delivery. Quite something. So that's what this is all going to be about, folks. We're going to do reverse parking. We're going to be looking for hidden roads, collecting achievements. We're going to be driving around the US. If that sounds like fun, make sure you come on to the ride with me. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Where should we go? What should we do? How should we get to Missouri when it arrives? When is it going to arrive? All these sort of questions. We'll come back for another episode in 2 or 3 days' time. Expect 2 episodes per week. and I hope this is something you will start enjoying, getting on board with. Love to see some new faces in the comments down below. And for this video, really important that you support it heavily so it gets in front of as many people's eyes as possible. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.